Hi all, I'm Sandeep and welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope all of you are fine. Today we are going to build one AI application where a team of AI agents will work together and then it will give stock trading advice to the user based on the user's requirement or preference. So let's get started. It's going to be a very interesting video. Okay. So for this project, the stock trading advice by a team of AI agents. In this project, so we are going to build one Streamlit Web application where a team of AI agents for stock trading advice. Team of AI agents will work together and then it will give a stock trading advice to the user based on the user's preference or requirements. So we'll be using Phidata. As you know, Phidata is an amazing framework for building agentic application. Then also SerpApiTools, that is for the Google search. So that is also part of this SerpApiTools, also part of Phidata. Then we'll also use the Crawl4aiTools, that is also part of Phidata. And so Crawl4aiTools is used basically for the web crawling, web scraping, that is extracting information from various websites. And this is SerpApiTools, that is for the Google search. So it will do Google search and then it will just find out various websites, relevant websites, shortlist the websites, and then Firecrawl. Sorry, not Firecrawl. It is Crawl4aiTools. This one. So this tool will do the this web crawling, web scraping part, and then extra relevant information. And we are using Deepseek-r1 model, which is open source LLM. Latest one, Deepseek-r1 model we are going to use. So here we are going to build one AI system, multi-agent AI system, where the 4 AI agents will work together, and these 4 AI agents are specialized in their specific task or roles. So what are those agents? Number 1 agent, Data Analyst. The first agent is the Data Analyst, an expert data analyst specializing in financial markets. Second agent is Trading Strategist, an expert trading strategist with a deep understanding of financial markets and quantitative analysis. Third agent is Trade Advisor, an expert trade advisor specialized in analyzing the timing, price, and logistic details of potential trades or stocks. And the last one, the fourth agent, is the Risk Advisor, an expert risk advisor with a deep understanding of risk assessment models and market dynamics also. So these 4 AI agents, they will work together in this system, AI system, and then finally it will give the proper advice or recommendations regarding stock trading to the user based on the user's preference or requirements. So in this app, user needs to specify some details as per user's requirements. What are those details? The initial capital. User needs to specify initial capital. Then user has to mention or specify the stock, like NVDA, that is for the NVDA stock, and AAPL for Apple, etc. So user need to specify the stock. Then risk tolerance, whether medium risk, high risk, or low risk. This risk tolerance user needs to specify. Then trading strategy preference, that is let's say day trading, etc. Then another important input from the user is the news impacts consideration. Whether user wants news impact to be considered or not in this analysis. Sometimes what happens, sometimes if there is new announcement or sensitive news, so what happens, the company stock price may fluctuate, go down, go up, depending on that. So news plays an important role here actually for stock trading. So news impact consideration is very important here, and in this project we are going to consider it for our testing. So after specifying all this information, then user just needs to click on the advice button. There is one advice button in the app. User just needs to click on that, and then our team of AI agents will work together, and then finally the advice will be given to the user regarding stock trading. Now we'll see the app in action. So it's Streamlit application. So just for running Streamlit and run, and then the name of the Python script. So I'm just going to launch it. Yeah, as you can see, this is our application for stock trading advice by a team of AI agents. So user needs to specify initial capital, stock selection, risk tolerance, trading strategy preference like daily trading, etc., news impact consideration, all these things. So for this project, it's very important to understand few terms. Though I mean many of us are not from the finance background, but it's very important in the context of this project or this use case. It's very important to understand some terminologies that I will explain later shortly. But before that, let's specify. Let's give user input and test it. So initial capital, let's see, user wants to invest $1,000 for buying stocks, etc. So initial capital of the user is 1,000. Stock selection, let's put NVDA, and there is tolerance. I'll go for medium, and then trading strategy. Let's say we'll go for daily trading. And news impact consideration, yes, we are going to consider news impact. So you have to just write here true. So I'll just explain to you what daily trading is. Daily trading. So daily trading is a trading strategy where the traders buy and sell financial instruments such as stocks, etc., within the same trading day. So everything happens during the same day, like buying and selling of stock, etc., within the same day. The goal is to profit from the short-term price movements, and all positions are closed before the market closes to avoid overnight risk. So all the activities happen during the day only, and things are closed by the end of the day to avoid the overnight risk. So key characteristics of the day trading. So short holding period, and then positions are opened and closed on the same day, as you know. Then frequent trades. Traders may execute multiple trades in a single day also. It's up to the traders. They may execute multiple trades in a single day, multiple times of buying and selling of stocks. Then some traders use borrowed capital also to increase the potential returns and risk. And so usually this day trading involves high risk and high reward, high returns. So it requires quick decision making and constant market monitoring, because everything happens very quickly in a very short period of time during the day only. So now we understand the day trading, and other things we also understand here in the user inputs. Now we have to click on the advice button. So when it is going on, then I'll just go to the other terminologies that I will explain. So I'll just show you the results here. Here we have got the results already, insights and alerts for NVIDIA stock. Let's go through this advice or recommendations, insights and alerts for NVIDIA stock, market opportunities. So please note that here 4 agents are working together. So this part, these insights and alerts for NVIDIA stock, these market opportunities and market threats, all these are these reports are prepared by the first agent, that is a data analyst. The second one is the trading strategist. Second part is prepared by these potential trading strategies for NVIDIA, medium risk tolerance, and day trading, etc. So there are several strategies that they are suitable strategies. Then third one is the execution plan for the NVIDIA trades. This is prepared by the third agent. This is and then last one is the basically comprehensive risk analysis report for NVIDIA. So this is prepared by the last agent. So all four agents work together. Then they prepared this. We got all these details. So let's go through that. So first one, market opportunities, AI and GPU demand. So high demand for NVIDIA's GPU in AI development and expanding data center capabilities position NVIDIA for growth. So as we know, there is a high demand for NVIDIA's GPUs, especially in the AI development and advancement of AI, and expanding data centers capabilities. That will position the NVIDIA for growth. Then the adoption of HGX systems. It is developed by NVIDIA. Major tech companies adopting, some major tech companies, some of their customers are adopting HGX systems that could drive the further growth. Then capital expenditure, customers' commitment to significant investment in AI related servers and data centers in 2025 are expected to benefit NVIDIA. Market expansions, Forbes estimates the NVIDIA's market capitalizations could double to 6 trillion in the next 5 years, with the stock price predictions ranging from the 241.80 to 667, something like that. So market opportunities, market threats, market volatility. There are certain threats also, like market volatility. NVIDIA's beta of 1.76 indicates the higher volatility compared to the broader market, posing a threat, posing a risk in uncertain economic conditions. High expectation. Then stock's performance is highly dependent on meeting or exceeding the growth expectation, which may not materialize always. So there are some market threats also, like market volatility and high expectations, but there are a lot of opportunities. Market opportunities are also there. So this is prepared for the first agent, that is the data analyst, and it basically did the Google search using SerpApiTools, and then the other tool, that is the second tool is the Crawl4aiTools, Crawl4aiTools, that did the web crawling or web scraping part. Then finally we got all this information important from the first agent. And then the second agent, that is a trading strategist. So it has given this report, the potential trading strategies for NVIDIA, medium risk tolerance, day trading. So there are various kinds of suitable trading strategies for the user based on the user's requirement and preference. So if we go through the description, first on the momentum trading strategy. So it captures the intraday price movements driven by news, earnings, or market sentiment. So market sentiments or news, earnings that will affect the price movements during the day, and then so it is based on that. It will capture the intraday price movements driven by the news, earnings, or market sentiment. Then entry criteria, exit criteria. Entry criteria is when you should buy the stocks, and exit when or in what situation you should sell the stock. That is the exit criteria. Entry criteria, exit criteria. So description, entry criteria, exit criteria. Then position sizing. So all are given for all these strategies, 4 strategies: momentum trading strategies, scalping strategies, range trading strategies, and the news based trading strategies. So we'll go through all these terms quickly. So entry criteria, exit criteria, position sizing. So there are 4 trading strategies. So let's quickly go through that. So there are certain terms like resistance level, breakout. So what is resistance level? So price point. Resistance level is the price point where the stock historically struggles to rise above because many traders sell at that level. So it's the price point where the stock struggles to rise above that point. It is struggling to rise, means it can go up to that maximum that point only, price point, and it historically struggles to rise above that point. So that is a resistance level. For example, Nvidia has repeated, for example, let's say Nvidia has repeatedly failed to rise above $500. So that becomes a resistance level because it failed to go above $500. So that is the maximum point. That point is called the resistance level. And breakout, what is breakout? Breakout happens when the stock price closes above the resistance level. Stock price is able to touch and exceed that resistance level. That is the time or point when the breakout happens, it's called. That is a high trading volume. So that could indicate that the strong buying momentum, there is a strong buying momentum and potential for further gains, etc. So then similarly, Nvidia stock shows a breakout above the key resistance level. It means that the stock price moves above a previously established resistance level, and they suggest the buying pressure has increased and signaling a potential upward trend. So it is good. Why it matters? Traders see that breakout as a sign that Nvidia could continue to rise and making it an ideal point to enter the trade. And that is the time people should buy the stock actually, because there is a chance that stock price will rise. Breakout happens. Then also the RSI crosses above the 50, that is indicating the bullish momentum. What it means? The relative strength index RSI measures price momentum on a scale of between 0 and 100. So a 14 period RSI calculates the average gains versus losses over the last 14 trading periods. And if this RSI, relative index, 14 period RSI crosses above 50, that signs a shift towards the bullish momentum. That is very good. That means more buyers than sellers. That is the time to buy the stock. Then profit targets 2 to 3% above the entry price. What does it mean? Profit targets. So that means you will exit or sell the position automatically once the stock price rises 2 to 3% above the price where you entered the trade. The price at which you bought the stock. So if the price rises to 2 to 3% of that, so you will exit, you will sell it. So that is the profit target. And why it matters? It helps secure the profits before the market potentially reverses. Anything can happen, so market may reverse also. So you can, like here, you can secure or book the profit here. It provides a clear goal for the trade rather than holding it for a long time. Just then there is another important term called stop loss, 1% below entry price. That means, so you will exit the trade automatically if the stock price falls 1% below your entry price. So you bought at such certain price, you bought the stock, and then if it falls below the 1% of that, 1% of that means it's going down, but it falls below 1% of that. So that is the time that you should exit immediately the trade. You should sell. You should sell your stock. Why it matters? The limits the potential losses of the trade goes against you. So you won't lose the money further. So it will limit the potential losses. So you can immediately exit. It helps manage risk and protect your capital. So what is position sizing? So position sizing is if I say the 10 to 15% of the total capital, that is refers to the risk management strategy that limits how much money you invest in a single trade. So if I say the 10 to 15% of the total capital, that means that 10 to 15% of my total trading capital that I am investing in my single trade, just buying the one single Nvidia stock, let's say. Then there are a few other important things like identify support resistance level using 5 minutes or 15 minutes charts. What it means? So basically during the day trading, short term chart means 5 minutes or 15 minutes time frames. Sorry, 5 to 15 minutes time frame to find the support and resistance level. So what is support level? Support level is the price point where the stock tends to stop falling. So that is the lowest point. So it won't fall further from that point. So that is where the stock tends to stop falling and may bounce back again. So that is the support level. Resistance level I have already explained. So it's very important to understand support level, resistance level. Why it matters? Help identify potential entry points where the price might reverse or continue trading. This is especially useful for day trading or scalping. So everything is for the day trading only here. So now let's quickly go through it. So first one is the momentum trading strategy. That entry criteria: Nvidia stock shows a breakout above key resistance level. I have already explained. RSI 14 crosses above 50, indicating bullish momentum. So this is good, definitely good. This is the time entry. Entry criteria is the time when you should buy it. Exit is the time when you should immediately sell it. So here also profit target 2 to 3% above the entry point that I have already explained. Stop loss. It is very important. This stop loss is a very good thing. I mean, it will like minimize your loss. It will safeguard against the loss. May save stop loss is 1% below the entry point. Price means the price at which you bought your stock. Then if you set the stop loss at 1% of that, then the stock price when it will fall below 1% of that, then immediately we will sell it, exit it. The position sizing already, that is for the capital for the one single trading, that is 10 to 15% of your total capital. Position sizing. The scalping strategy also in the description, entry point, entry criteria, exit criteria, all these things are given, so you can go through them. And then I have explained already some of the things. Scalping strategy, similarly range trading strategy. So trade within the identified support and resistance level. You have to first identify, calculate the support and resistance level, and within that range you have to. This is a range trading strategy. All these are different strategies, you know. And scalping strategy this day, it's take the advantage of the small price fluctuation throughout the day. So it takes advantage of the small price fluctuation. So for each of the strategy, entry criteria, exit criteria, everything is given. So the last one is news-based trading strategy. Here description of trades based on the release of the earning reports, product launches, or significant news. And for any company, there will be that product launch, new product launches, then the earning reports, announcements, press release, etc. All these things. So trades on the release of the based on the all these announcement reports or these product launches, significant news that the stock price will also fluctuate during the day. So news based on the trading strategy. So here also entry criteria when you should buy it and exit criteria when you should sell it. All these are given. So accordingly position, everything is given here. So this is about the different trading strategies. And then the next one is the detailed execution plans for NVDA trades. So pre-trade setup, market analysis, monitor the pre-market news. You check the pre-market news, earnings reports, analyst upgrades, downgrades, etc. Then technical setup, that is very important. So technical setup means you have to identify the key support resistance level, or I have already explained support and resistance level. Moving average, this is also very important thing. Moving average, RSI levels, all these things you have to identify, calculate. And then risk management. For risk management, you have to set the stop loss and take profit level based on the volatility and the strategy, which I have explained. Stop loss and then taking the profit level, setting all these things based on the volatility and strategy. Pre-tested. This is pre-tested. Then intraday execution during the day. So entry time when you should buy the stocks. So for momentum and then scalping strategies, focus on the high liquidity hours. So these are the hours. And then for news-based trading, monitor earning or event specific times. Then tools you should check the real-time news feeds and technical indications like MACD, that is moving average, convergence, divergence, RSI, and then Bollinger Bands, etc. The position management. Scale out of the positions or lock in profits, then adjust stop loss levels. The stop loss level as the trade moves in your favor. Then after trading is done, post-trade review, then performance analysis, do the and then journaling. The performance means review the profit, loss, win rate, and risk reward ratio. Journaling means the document, trade setup, execution, and lessons. What lessons you learned, etc. And then the last one, that is prepared by the last agent, that is the risk analyst. Agent, the comprehensive risk analysis report for NVDA. Potential risk. What are those risks? Market volatility. NVIDIA's high beta indicates the increase the sensitivity to broader market movements. Earning disappointment, failure to meet the or exceed the earning expectation could lead to the sharp decline in the stock prices. The regulatory risk. Sometimes what happens is if there is a change in the government regulations affecting the AI or semiconductor industries, that could impact the NVIDIA's growth, stocks growth. Then high valuations. Elevated price to earning ratio increases vulnerability to market correction. All these things. So what are the risk mitigations recommendations? Diversification. First, allocate only 20 to 25% of the portfolio to the NVIDIA to avoid the overexposure. And then stop loss order, which I already explained. Stop loss is very important. Implement the strict stop loss levels to limit the downside risk. Even the stock price will go down, so you have to limit the loss here by setting the stop loss orders. Then the regular portfolio rebalancing is important. Then hedging is another approach. Then consider option strategies like protective puts and hedging against the significant downside risk. Then stay informed. This is very important. Monitor earnings reports, product launches of the company, and then macroeconomic trends impacting the semiconductor and AI sector, etc. And then final note, NVIDIA presents significant growth opportunities driven by its dominance in the AI and the data center technologies. However, is high volatility and then reliance on the meeting growth expectations require disciplined risk management. The outlined strategies and execution plans are designed to capitalize on NVIDIA's potential while aligning with the medium risk tolerance and then day trading preference. Okay. So now we'll briefly explain the code, Python code to you. At first, you have to import certain libraries. Phi.agent, import agent class, and then phi.model.grok, import grok, because we are using Deepseek-r1 model but through grok only. Then from the .env load env, this is for the loading the environment variables. Then PhyTools .SerpApiTools, this is very important. SerpApiTools, this is for the Google search, and second one is the this crawl, this one for AI tool, this is for the web crawling or web scraping. Then you have to import the Streamlit and okay, then load .env for loading all the environment variables. Then here the SerpApiTools equal to SerpAPI tool, and then here you have to pass the this is very important, the SerpAPI API key is required for you, SerpAPI key. So you have to sign up for this SerpAPI key on their website and then get the SerpAPI key. But I will quickly explain. Basically here, so for SerpAPI key tool, SerpApiTools, this one SerpApiTools, you have to pip install and then Google search results. You have to install this library, Google search results, and also you need to get the SerpAPI API key. You need to sign up and then get the SerpAPI API key. Similarly, for the Crawl4AI, also you have to install this using pip install Crawl4AI. You have to install it. Now coming back to the code. So here we are basically creating a function, stock trading. We have to passing all these user specified details, preferences, initial capital, stock selection, risk tolerance, trading strategy preference, that is daily trading, etc., news impact consideration, whether it is true, false, etc., all these things. Then we are defining the 4 agents: data analyst agent, then name is data analyst, role data analyst, and model same. It is through Grok we are using the Deepseek-r1 model tool. For each of these agents, we are using both of the tools, SerpApiTools as well as Crawl4AI tools. And then show tool call is equal to true. It will show the tool call and then mark down true. And so an instruction is very important. Just you have to write very clearly what do you want this agent to do. You are an expert data analyst specialized in the financial market. Your goal is to monitor and analyze market data in a real time to identify the trends and predict the market movements using the statistical model and machine learning. Similarly, for the other agents also you have to do the same thing. Second agent is the trading strategy. So here also in the instruction you have to clearly write you are an expert trading strategist with a deep understanding of the financial markets and quantitative analysis. Your goal is to develop and test various trading strategies based on the insights from the data analyst agent. Notice here the based on the previous agent, AI agent, that is data analyst agent's output reports, it will basically do the job. That is previous agent's report is very much important. Out is very important. Then evaluate the performance of different approaches to determine the most profitable options with the minimum risk. And the third one is the execution agent. It is responsible for the execution. Trade advisor, we also call trade advisor here. So you are an expert trade advisor specialized in analyzing the timing and then price logistical details of the potential trades, and your goal is to suggest an optimal trade execution strategy based on the approved trading strategies. So based on the approved trading strategies done by the previous agent, so it will do that. Please provide well thought suggestion when and how trade should be executed to maximize efficiency adhering to the strategy. And the last one is the risk advisor, risk management. This is for the risk management. So you are an expert risk advisor with a deep understanding of risk assessment models and the market dynamics. Your goal is to evaluate and provide the insights on the risk associated with the potential trading activities. Please give a detailed analysis of the risk exposure and suggest some methods to ways to safeguard to ensure that the trading activity is aligned with the firm's risk tolerance. So very clearly you have to give these instructions to all these agents. And then finally here we are forming a team. Here we are forming a team like agent underscore team, and here you can see we are putting all these agents together. We are creating a team of agents here, and then we are giving a final instructions like get insights and alert about significant market opportunities or threats for stock selection selected by the user, that is NVDA in our case, and then create a set of the potential trading strategy stock selections for this particular stock and that align with the user's risk tolerance, that is medium in our case, and then consider the trading preference, which is the trading strategy, which is the daily trading, and then the create the detailed execution plan suggesting how and when to execute for the stock selection and do a comprehensive risk analysis. So here we are giving the final instruction to all the agents, one by one here in these instructions. So these prompts are very important. Show tool calls equal to true and the markdown true. So markdown basically it will structure the output very nicely, and so show tool calls it will show the tool calls for each execution actually of these agents. Then finally the output equal to agent team, we are running it, just agent did run. Then here the additional information we are giving, initial capital we are passing it here, and then we are returning this output.content. So this is the main function, that is stock trading. And then here this is our front end code in the Streamlit, and here first the title, stock trading advice by a team of the AI agents, and then here I also added a nice logo here. Then all this we are Streamlit st.text input, we are giving text inputs for initial capital and other user specified depending on the user's requirement, all this information from the inputs from the users we are giving here. And then finally button, we are adding a button here, and and then finally we are as soon as user will click on the button, this the function call will happen, this stock trading, and we'll get the results, and then Streamlit will display the results. So that's the code, Python code. Here We can do experiment with the other stocks also, such as Apple, AAPL. You have to specify like this. Sorry. And the initial capital you can change, the risk tolerance you can change. You can go for high risk. Day trading you can also change if you want. Then, but news impact consideration is very important. It has to be true. So that's all for this video. I hope you liked it. If you like it, please give a quick thumbs up, and also please share it with others also. They may be benefited from this video. Thank you very much for your time. If you have not subscribed my channel, please do subscribe it. I am going to create more and more interesting videos on different topics and different applications in the coming days. So please subscribe my channel. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Take care. Bye.